Now, we talked a little bit about preparing to be called on by the professor for the Socratic method, but what about preparing for exams? What if you found that now you said that you're finishing up law school now, so you've been through 1L, 2L, finishing up 3L. It's been a long
Yeah.
journey, I'm sure. What advice do you have for students who might be entering now in terms of what to do the summer before law school to prep, or what to do for 1L fall semester?
So I have to say that I did not do like a ton of preparation in the summer before, just because like I had that undergrad mentality, right? I'm like, okay, so you just show up on the first day of school and you just kind of work your way through. It's not that right here. So over the summer, I would definitely recommend going on your school's website, figuring out the scheduling. I know that a lot of law schools will put on the first week's assignment online, so you have to actually have an assignment prepared that first week. So you don't get to just show up and take it in. They will start, with the case briefing. They'll start calling on people like the first day that you have them. So definitely check the school website to make sure that you have a good handle on the assignments. Make sure you get your textbooks. You can't get through law school not having your textbook. You have to have those. It's like, I know that a lot of students in undergrad maybe didn't buy them. I know that a few of my friends didn't, but you have to have your textbooks. I would recommend, if you can, taking a campus tour. I didn't get to, unfortunately, but I mean, I wish I had, just to have like a better understanding of the layout and everything. And also, I know that some schools offer the ability to meet the professors beforehand. The more professors get to know you on a personal level is better, because even in class, like if you speak with someone outside of class versus that like person that's in the front of the room, you know what I mean? Like you develop that personal relationship with them, and class isn't as intimidating, and you feel more comfortable engaging, right, with someone that you've had previous conversations for versus someone that just, you know what I mean, you see in class every day. So as far as exams go, I would recommend not waiting until the last minute. Like, do not do that, because we're looking at, our school does midterms and then finals, and they'll do like assessments throughout the term just to kind of make sure that you have a grasp on the law, which has helped out a ton. So what I like to do is I'll take my notes after class and I will review them. I find that one of the big things that a lot of students do, which actually impacts their finals, is that they will spend more time prepping for class and briefing their cases because they're petrified to get called on and not have the right answer than they do reviewing the information that they are actually going to be tested on. So reviewing your notes after class is a big one, because then you're going to keep building that information, and then as opposed to just like cramming it all in, like a week or two before your exams. So preparing your outlines as soon as you can, I would recommend. And I don't think that there's any right or wrong way to prepare your outlines, but even in that sense, if there's a question, you can always go and ask your professor. And I also like that about school too, is that we have like a more personal relationship with our professors, and that it's not like undergrad where they're just that, person that you go see whenever you need like whatever question answered, but it's like they like to engage with you and tell you, this is what I want. So starting your outlines as soon as you can is definitely going to help you. And studying throughout the term, as opposed to just waiting until, the night before midterm, because you cannot cram as much information as we have into one night.
Right, of course. So it sounds like you want to build your understanding and solidify your foundation every step of the way, every single week. And then also it sounds like you're recommending not to get too focused on the Socratic method and getting called on. That could be a distraction from what really matters.
It is like, and I think that that's like one thing that I have learned about myself is that I obviously am always prepared for class, but I spend more time reviewing my material as opposed to, making sure I know every in and out of every single case, because the way that I see it is that we're not them. So how can we possibly, figure out what questions they're going to ask us? Because I know there's been cases where I know to a T and they ask me something about a test or whatever that I was like, what? So, I mean, as long as you show up and you're prepared and you gave it your best, and you got to kind of let it go.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.